I promised you after playing you Charlie Rangel, I'd let you hear something else. I want to play for you something now from Representative Maxine Waters. She is also under investigation by the OCE, the Office of Congressional Ethics. Just like Rangel, she wants to expedite her trial. She talked to our Roland Marton on the radio today, and he asked her if African-American leaders are being investigated more than others. Not only did she answer that, she then goes on to lay the blame for her investigation to someone from the Bush administration. Take a listen.
When you take a look at this, we do know that at the time that I went to the meeting, this was the Bush White House. And I do know that there was someone in the meeting that I'm being told about, Jeb Mason, who was a mentee of Karl Rove. I think he's the one that started all of this, maybe. And then, of course, as we go into the OCE, that's the initial body that hears this stuff, we find that there are 2 Democrats and there are 2 Republicans. One of the Republicans who was kind of in the leadership on the Republican side is a representative called Conaway out of Texas, who was the, I think, CFO of Bush Sr.'s oil company. And so he just really dislikes me. I mean, he just glared the whole time. I mean, it's just one of those really, really conservative guys who can't stand this liberal kind of woman from California.
Congresswoman, the Congressional Black Caucus has been very critical of the OCE, saying that several names have leaked out, all of them African-American. The CBC has wanted action taken against them. Obviously, there's a case with you, there's a case with Congressman Rangel, and several others. Is there an issue in Congress with this committee where allegations can be levied against any member, and then all of a sudden they are tainted by that?
Absolutely. The OCE is poorly constructed. You don't know who is charging you with what or brought a claim against you, who brought the information to the OCE. I guess they could get it from the newspapers, they can get it from a telephone call. I don't know where it comes from. And they can move forward without you knowing who's accusing you of what. And there's no real due process. Well, what we do know is we don't know where it's coming from. And we do know that of all the information claims or accusations brought to them, it seems that African Americans are the only ones they move further with investigation on.
Congresswoman, Democrats are saying that you and Congressman Rangel should accept some kind of censure, if you will, to move this along, that Republicans could use this against the Democrats in the midterm elections, similar to what Democrats did against Republicans in 2006. Will you accept some kind of deal that makes this go away? And what about calls by other Democrats that you and Congressman Rangel should resign in order so this does not affect Democrats in the fall? What do you say?
Well, let me just say this, that I am not going to agree to any violations that I have not committed. That's number one. Number two, this OCE was created by Democrats under Nancy Pelosi's watch, and this whole politicizing of so-called corruption and draining the swamp, setting up what I consider an unconstitutional and illegal organization. Yes, we have said something about it. Marcy Fudge has put together legislation that try and clean it up. I'm a supporter of it, and no, I will not be a sacrificial lamb for anybody.